Hello, friends, and welcome back to another speed build with me, Fluffy Monkey, or Braylon. Today, I have for you, actually, this is my 7th speed build. How exciting is that? I'm super excited about it. If you watched my most recent speed build, you will know that I renovated the Fountain View penthouse. It was part of a collab that the Something Simlish crew organized as part of like a New Year, New Me collab, which was super fun. I had a really fun time doing it. It was the parameters of the challenge said that you need to keep the build or the sim, if you decided to do a sim, relatively the same. Like, no, you couldn't like bulldoze it and build it from scratch, essentially. So that renovation, I kept the Fountain View penthouse like very similar to how it was originally, and I did a limited pack build, only using City Living and base game. So what I have for you today is actually another Fountain View penthouse renovation, except this time I bulldozed the lot, started from scratch, and I did not use any pack restrictions. The reason that I am building this apartment is because if you follow me and you watch me on Twitch, you know that when I do gameplay, my Sims are, I've got a legacy family that I play with. So in that legacy family, I'm on generation 3. The sim that I'm playing as the heir, her name is Evelyn. She is a young adult. She's got 2 newborn babies and a toddler, and she also lives with a servo bot. If you want to see like anything about them, I'll link my Instagram in the description, and I have a few guides on my Instagram profile that show you my legacy sim profiles. So if you want to know who I'm talking about, you can check them out on my Instagram. Anyways, this apartment, Evelyn has a fiance. His name is Kenji. She met him on a trip to Mount Komorebi. And he lives in Mount Komorebi. So I wanted to sort of, since he was a new sim I just downloaded from the gallery, I wanted to sort of give him like more of a backstory and more of like a career that he can do. Also, I really hate playing households that are like have a lot of adults. I usually like to keep it at like 1 to 2 adults. But since Evelyn has a servo bot, which is basically like a sim, if you've never played with one, they're super fun. They can be nannies, they can be party bots, they can be cleaning bots. Sam is a nanny. He pretty much takes care of her 3 kids for her, which is really handy because he has a lot less needs than the Sims do, so he's a little easier to like keep on track with his needs and everything. So he takes care of them, and I wanted to have her obviously like get married, but I didn't really feel like having her, like I didn't feel like playing him. So I thought, how fun would it be if I made him a vacation rental home that majority of the time I just send him on like 7-day vacations. I wanted it to be like, oh, he works in the city. You know what I mean? So like he works, he travels, and he has to leave a lot so that he's not there. And he'll come back every now and then, of course, and, you know, check in with the family and say hello. But I really wanted to give him like this top tier apartment. Because I'm going to make him be like a professional photographer, artist, music producer. He's just going to be like Mr. Cool Hip City guy. I imagine that he like landed a really big gig. He's an artist from Mount Komorebi, and he got a really sweet opportunity in San Myshuno. So he said, you know what? I got to move and I got to be there full time, and I'll come back and visit you. And it is what it is. So I wanted to give him like a really baller apartment. Obviously, if you know me and you've been following me for a while, you know that I hate doing big builds. So at first I was going to do this like a 2-story or 3-story thing, but I decided to just make it a 1-story, really nice apartment. With some cool amenities for him that are going to work out really well, I think, when it comes to like me going to this house to play him. I haven't really explored a lot of the Moschino photography career pack, so I wanted to give him a photography studio and just like a really cool place to hang out, throw parties, basically the opposite of like being a dad with 2 newborns and a toddler is that he's just like, later I'm gonna go party at my apartment in the city with beautiful people, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to actually play him in this house. And if you do know me, you've been following me a while, you'll know that anytime I do a build for a specific sim that I am playing, that build always turns out super stellar. So because I just put a lot of time and care into it, this is actually the longest speed build video that I've ever done. Most of my speed build videos are under 10 minutes. This one sits at a whopping almost 22 minutes. So yeah, I think this build actually took me a total of like 5 hours, which for me is a really long time. I do not normally take that long to do builds, but the end result is freaking awesome. And I can't really complain because when I am building, I'm having so much fun. It is kind of ridiculous how much fun I'm having when I build, so I don't mind at all. And even better, when I build something that I'm actually going to use that's in my gameplay save file, even more fun because I actually get to enjoy the fruits of my labor by playing in the build. Playing in a beautiful build that you made is just one of the best feelings. Your screenshots are always so pretty because you decorated exactly how you wanted it, and I just think it's really nice when you're able to make something and spend a lot of time making it, but then you also get to use it. It's awesome. And with The Sims, it's so cool because not only do I get to use it, but you all have the opportunity to use it as well if that is something that you would like to do. This build is on the gallery. It contains no custom content, but you all know I use the Better Build By mod by Twisted Mexi, which allows you to organize, label the debug, which means I can search the debug for like trash, for instance, or can, or bottle, or whatever you need to search the debug for, vehicle maybe, it pops up, and it just makes it so much easier. So highly recommend that mod. I will link it in the description as well, so if you want to check it out, please do. Now the other thing I want to talk to you today about is building. I get a lot of comments on Instagram, a lot of questions, a lot of people saying, I want to build like you. How can I get so good? Like, what can I do? And the thing is here, I will tell you the biggest secret if you want to become a good builder. Spend about 10 to 20 hours a week building. And do that for a year, and I guarantee you, by the end of that year, you will be as good a builder as your top faves. It literally just takes practice, my friends. Nothing in life that is good comes easy. I promise you this. If you want a quick fix, a quick diet, whatever, it's not going to be good and it's not going to be sustainable. Anything and everything that is good in life takes time, takes having patience. You might see it's really hard nowadays with the internet and everything, just like people are so good at stuff, right? Well, what people put on the internet is their best stuff. Nobody really shows what it looks like in the formative times when they were bad at their skill. You know, people just want to show you like, oh, look, I'm amazing. Let's take roller skating, for instance, something I do as a hobby. Videos online of people roller skating, they're just so good. They're so good. And it's a little discouraging because you're like, I want to be that good. And it really just takes time, friends. You just have to practice a few hours a day or, 10 hours a week for a year, which sounds like a very long time. And if you are a younger little human, a year might be a longer chunk of your life and it might feel like a longer time. But as you get older, a year just whizzes by. I only started building from scratch last year in September. Excuse me. So I've been building for like a little over a year is all. And look what I can do. So I know that you guys can do it too if it's something you want to be good at building. Literally, please just practice. The other thing that you can do, which you're already doing right now, congrats, give yourself a pat on the back, is watch other people build. Watch speed builds. Find your favorite simmers who have a certain style that you like and watch them build. If you like giant castles and huge mansions with thousands of windows, go check out Kate Emerald's channel. If you want fantasy builds that use the Tool mod, go check out Sati Sim. If you want copycats of real life builds from movies like Studio Ghibli or Harry Potter, go check out Simproved. There are people out there who make the stuff that you want to make. Find them, watch their videos, see what they do, and use it as inspiration for yourself. That is another huge tip. If you want to be better at building, just watch people who are already good at it, and it will help improve your skills, I promise. The other thing that you can do is watch like actual tutorial videos. So when I first started building, the only thing I did was furnish apartments. And that is a great place to start if you are struggling with building from scratch. If you don't know where to start when building from scratch, start by renovating the apartments. It's a little bit easier. You don't have to do any landscaping. And once you get really good at furnishing, you can go ahead and start building real things. But I was gonna say, when I first started building, I could not do roofing at all. It was so hard for me. I didn't understand how to do roofs, how do roofs work. It's a very complicated thing to get down. So what I recommend doing is watching actual tutorial videos on how to do whatever it is you want to do in The Sims. If you want to learn how to be a better roofer, look up roofing tutorials. If you want to learn how to be a better floor planner, look up floor plan tutorials. If you want to know tips and tricks for building on how to do, little cheats or how to use the alt or how to do any of that stuff, check out a tutorial on how to do it. If you do need tutorials on Sims 4 cheats, I have a ton of them on my Instagram Reels that go over building cheats and gameplay cheats and all kinds of stuff that will easily enhance your game. I know sometimes it's a little hard when you're Googling stuff and you're trying to read how to use a cheat and you might not understand what it does. So that's why I make videos. Check them out on my Instagram if you need any help with using cheats. But really, friends, the thing that is going to help you the most if you want to be an A+ builder is just start building. You don't have to upload it to the gallery if you're embarrassed or you think the quality is not what it should be. Just practice, okay? And I promise you, over time, you're going to get so much better, and you'll be able to look back at a year from now and say, whoa, remember that first build I did that was so bad? And look at where I'm at now. I promise you, I guarantee you, if you put in the time and you practice, that will happen to you. If you want to do something bad enough, you must practice and you will get good. That's just kind of like the way of life, friends. Okay, so apologies, friends. I originally thought this video was much longer than it was, and when I was recording this voiceover, I realized I forgot to speed up one of the clips, and it's actually much shorter. So, yay, exciting. I'll just do my quick promo here. If you do not know me, please give me a follow on Twitch. I stream 5 days a week. I am a variety streamer. We do all kinds of fun stuff. Usually I focus on games that are more casual, that allow me to really engage with chat. So if you're looking for a fun, friendly place where you can meet some new, cool simmers and just some really great people, please come hang out with us. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching my 7th speed build video. I will have some more out soon. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye, friends.